Much on tap. The blend starts now.
It's a great day, so make it everything you want it to be. It's yours and it's mine. It's a great day to shine.
Good tour, which continues tonight.
But next on the Morning Blend, overcoming major obstacles. Meet a man who defied the odds after getting into a life-changing car accident. What he's doing now to inspire others. You're watching the Morning Blend. We'll be right back.
Paddle for a purpose.
And welcome back to the Morning Blend. From near death to defying the odds, our next guest was involved in a devastating car wreck that left him unable to walk. He was told he'd never be able to do that again. So he proved to experts that they were wrong by walking across the stage 6 years later.
And now he's a spokesperson for those with disabilities and for those who refuse to give up. Here to show us how he transformed himself into a professional wheelchair bodybuilder and his upcoming charity event with Dancing with the Stars, Nick Scott. Good morning and welcome to you.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. Tell us about a little bit about your background and what happened in your car accident.
Okay, basically it was August of '98. My left front tire blew out. I rolled my vehicle 5.5 times and ejected me out of the driver's side window. My own car hit me in the back and it broke my back and damaged my spine. And the doctors told me that I would never walk again and be physically impossible. So that just got me devastated and I got depressed. My weight went up to 300 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
So that's kind of like the starting point. And what really transformed everything was I felt like I had nothing. So I realized that if I couldn't do anything, the one thing I could be was stronger than everybody. So I focused on bench press and became a 2-time world powerlifting champion. Then got in shape, became a professional wheelchair bodybuilder, and then here I am at the Olympia working the bodybuilding.com booth.
And we're showing video of you here too and your transformation, but it's incredible and it's such an uplifting story because you turned a negative into a positive and really helping other people along the way now.
Yeah, because it's really, we all have disabilities, and one of mine's physical. So it's really just striving beyond and show people that it doesn't matter if your glass is half empty or half full. You should be grateful that you just have a glass.
Something to drink, baby.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Now, how did you become a professional bodybuilder? Because you started up a whole group too.
Well, wheelchair bodybuilding has been going on since '94, but it was like there was only amateurs. You compete at the top ranked show, which was the NPC Wheelchair Nationals, but the overall champion kept coming back and winning it because there was no pro division. So it kind of like the sport kind of died out because there was no place for them to go. And I got involved with March of 2006 was my first show, and I competed and I lost. But I was amazed with the sport. I was like, wow, we need to do something, we need to do this and that. And I was laughed at. But I knew that this was amazing, so I went home, Googled how to build a website, built a website, launched it, and I led the sport by example, just competing guest pose 55 times around the world. And now it's just, I got approved after 5.5 years from the IFBB for the IFBB Pro Wheelchair Division. That's how I kind of evolved.
That's fantastic. Man, when are you going to run for political office? What can't you do?
Well, that's what inspired, because like every disabled athlete wants to be a professional, and like Arnold Schwarzenegger is actually IFBB because the Olympia is IFBB Pro status. And what's even more significant, it's not just about this, but it's the first time in history and in the world that a professional disabled sport is going to compete on the same stage as a professional regular sport.
That's fantastic.
And Nick, we were showing some before and after pictures of you. Would you say you were, well, obviously, actually, looking at the picture, but you are in better shape now than you were before the accident.
Yes.
And tell us about your life before the accident.
Well, I was just a typical high school student. My goal was to be a professional football player, and then after the doctors told me that, and I was devastated. I was 16 at the time. It's like, what do you do? You know, there's like, what's my life going to hold? I felt like I had nothing. I felt like a freak. So I just, before my accident and stuff like that, I just lifted weights to be stronger for football. So
now you got quite some guns on you right
they're
here.
amazing.
How much time do you spend in the gym?
Actually, it's like I just train 5-6 days a week for about an hour and a half.
So you just do like a really quick, hard workout, right?
Yeah, it's intense. It's
Yeah.
like people just talk and they drag it down and stuff. I'm
That's
just
me.
intense with everything. And it's just like you take the MMA fighters, you know, you see a guy that's really awesome. He'll just go well on the person. You're like, wow, he's awesome. But then you see some that are just kind of like not putting their full. But that's how I do it in the weight room. I just go full force every time I work
Very
out.
focused about
Yeah.
your workout. Now, you also are focused on dancing, and you're with Dancing with the Stars in this charity event too. Tell us about this.
Well, it's kind of like one of those hush-hush things. It's a charity that's going on at the end of October. I can't really talk about the dates and stuff like that.
Hush, I understand. Look at that.
It's amazing.
But yeah, so they're gonna, Aubrey and I are gonna be one of the special performers, and they're flying out some of the other celebrity dancers to perform for the big charity and stuff like that. I don't know. They're actually keeping me on the hush hush. Aubrey knows more details about that, but Aubrey and I, we performed for Arnold Schwarzenegger. We won multiple competitions, and we represented the America, USA for the first time ever in history last
Yeah.
November in Germany.
What an inspiration.
It's
what an
incredible, your
inspiration.
story, and thank you so much for inspiring others and us too.
Yeah.
And we love your tricked out.
I do.
wheelchair,
Yeah, show
too.
the back,
Look
show
at
the
this.
back.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Let's
see
see
this?
the, let's see the beast.
Look at this. Okay,
Boom.
we have to go, but we love it. Thank you so much, Nick.
Nick, thank
Again,
you.
you can meet Nick today or tomorrow at the Olympia Expo at the Las Vegas Convention Center. The expo costs $20, and Nick will be at the bodybuilding.com booth. Also, make sure to watch for him later on the season of Dancing with the Stars. We will be right back with Gabriel Iglesias.